Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to this lesson. I want to show you guys what it is that I just played, but I just kind of want to bring it to your attention. I mean, I'm just going to put the tab for it in the description. But somebody asked, does anybody know any sort of beginner finger picking stuff? But I find that's quite simple, and it kind of, well, it's there for everybody. I mean, it'll sort beginners out. It will improve you to the top no matter where you're at. I mean, if I practice today, that will sound better tomorrow, and I've been playing for 11 years. So, you know, there's that, and it sounds nice as well. So, you know, it's enjoyable to play. It's in the key of E minor. Now, E minor is E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D. Now, if you forget, just type in E minor on Google and all the notes will come up. There's not really much I can say about it aside from, you know, just make sure that you're picking the bass note, the D string, all the bass notes with the thumb, and then you do the G with the first finger, and then the B with the second, and then the high E with the third. You always, so you don't want to use your first finger, say, for the highest string. Like I say, it's just highest string is the third, the B string is the middle one, your middle finger, and then the G string is your first. Now it's just along the D string, it's just the scale of like I say, it's just the notes of that are in E minor. So it's like, okay, you got a D, and then an E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, and then back up to D. So it's just kind of going up like the first few notes. It's like the first three. Well, actually, it's on the E note. It starts on the E, which is the root note. Like I say, there was a D note. When you take it off, that's, you know, it's like, okay, this is the open D string. That's in the key of E minor. You can play that in this key. But you know, this happens to start on the root note, so okay, it's you know, just E with open strings. They're all in the same key. You know, you got an E, a B, and a G. It's all natural notes. Natural notes are just you know, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. You know, no sharps or flats and stuff like F sharp or G flat and things. But the only one in this that's a sharp is an F sharp. But yeah, it's like, okay, we've got like an E here, a high E, they're the same. So it sounds nice because they're kind of like in unison. And then these notes, the B and the G, because they're in key, you know, just as usual, you know, when you write a song you want to play the stuff that's in the key, you know, it sounds nice. And just going up the scale with these three notes, but then on the second pass it kind of goes, which so like I got to this note up here, like a fourth note kind of thing in a sequence, like okay, we've got like three notes here, and then I got to the fourth one on the second pass, just a variation, so you know, you can kind of see what I mean. Sorry, hold on. So I just played the three bass notes there, and then it's and then I got to this fourth note. I'm not actually saying how to play, I'm just kind of giving you like compositional ideas, so like maybe like when you play something once and then the second time just change it slightly. And then once I've done all that, I actually then add like this octave thing. So if you're ever on like a D string, and then you go 2 notes behind it, so here I'm like on the 5th and then I go to 3 on the high, it's a unison thing. So like in the key of E minor, you can like use that to make like really nice stuff and just combine it with like the open G and the B notes. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it really. Like if you draw out a fretboard with the notes of E minor and then just plot on, so it should look like a grid, you know, just like a fretboard. It's like you've got these lines going down, the lines going across, and then you just put like a dot on the page where you can like play in that key. Then you can just write whatever you want, and like say for example on like the A string, you know, you can use these open strings again and just play the notes